Hi everybody, welcome to Meta Perfume. Today I'm going to cover the best unisex fragrances I have in my collection, and I think these are some really good ones because a lot of these are in my top 10 favorites video, and apparently I like unisex fragrances a lot. So I'll just get started with, I think I sort of sorted them into like least to best, but they're all pretty good. So first, to start with this Aqua Colonia, the lime and nutmeg, which is just lime and nutmeg. It's a light summer fragrance. I think it could go day or night, obviously men or women. I think it leans just slightly masculine because of the nutmeg, which is sort of more of a masculine note usually, but the lime keeps it bright and light, although it is more prominent in nutmeg. So yeah, it's just a really easy summer, maybe fall too, fragrance, and that's a good one. Aqua Colonia, lime and nutmeg. Next I have a Fuego Lento, and this is a jasmine bomb. This is super heavy jasmine. It's got primarily jasmine, but there's a few other notes to kind of round it out, although it smells like a souped up jasmine fragrance. And it's got tolu balsam, orange blossom, suede, civet, sweet notes, and cassis. So I have a problem with civet. It is available synthetically, and so people can choose to use the synthetic version. I sort of feel like this brand probably uses the actual animal derived version, and as a vegan I have an issue with that, and I'm trying to go more towards vegan brands, although there isn't a lot of information in the perfume community that I found specifically related to vegan fragrances. I do know that civet is one of those fragrances that, or one of those notes that can be made from animal products. So yeah, not so great. But this is a really good jasmine fragrance. If you like a really huge jasmine bomb, it's got major longevity. I wear this only in the winter, only in cold weather, because it is such a beast mode fragrance. Fuego Lento by Frassai. That's what that is. Then I have the Aqua A Liguria Teazzura, which is a tea and chamomile. Tea is so peaceful. There we go. Tea and chamomile fragrance. And this is pretty unique. It's also light, good for summer. Yeah, it's green tea, chamomile, lemon, jasmine, bergamot, yuzu, grapefruit, cologne, C-A-L-O-N-E, musk, and vanilla. But to me the chamomile is prominent, and the tea. So it's nice, it's light. I'd say this is probably better for day than for night, although it is a calming scent, because chamomile is a calming note. So you might just throw it on in the evening and see, you know, if it makes you feel calm. But I think generally it's sort of light, and with the lemon and the yuzu and bergamot, it's a little bit brighter and better for daytime. So yeah, it's kind of an interesting mix, definitely unique. Teazzura by Guerlain and the Aqua A Liguria range. Next I have a classic Tom Ford Black Orchid, and this is definitely heavy, great longevity, strong projection, kind of a beast mode fragrance. I relegate this to the winter or late fall and nighttime, because it's definitely like a dark, deep fragrance, as the bottle would suggest. And that's got like 23 notes, so I'll stick the notes up. But the main notes are Mexican chocolate, truffle, patchouli, orchid, vanilla, and incense. So it's definitely a little heavier. I had a friend recently describe this as a good a good one for smokers, like something that smells like tobacco-y but good. And there isn't tobacco in this fragrance, I think, but I guess I could see that sort of like smoky with the incense. So yeah, Black Orchid by Tom Ford, classic unisex fragrance. Also, I believe Michael Jackson would wear this from time to time. Interesting trivia bit. So yeah, and then I have Vetiver Fatale by Atelier Cologne. Atelier Cologne. And this one is probably the most masculine fragrance in my collection. Atelier Cologne doesn't really market to genders. They're all sort of marketed in a unisex way. But I think Vetiver generally is pretty masculine, and that's definitely the dominant note in Vetiver Fatale, as you would expect. It's got Haitian vetiver, plum, violet leaf, bergamot, bitter orange, lemon, cedar, orange blossom, and oud. And definitely floral doesn't come through, but it's just kind of an intoxicating, woody vetiver smell. So if you like vetiver, this is highly recommended. Oops. It's very yummy. Vetiver Fatale. Yeah, I'd say it's definitely more masculine leaning, but the I don't know, winter, spring, fall, probably not summer, unless you're a guy. Maybe guy could get away with this in the summertime. It's sort of medium-ish, maybe not heavy or not light, but just pretty woody. It's yummy. Vetiver Fatale. It's a good one. Another unisex delight is the Blood Orange and Basil by Aqua Colonia, 4711, German company. Another very light citrus and herb, just blood orange and basil. Very just nicely balanced between the two notes. Yeah, definitely not a very big projection or great longevity. It's one of those you just kind of spray a lot, and yeah, you'd want to probably put it on a few times unless you know, only needed it to last for a couple hours. So Blood Orange and Basil, Aqua Colonia, good unisex fragrance. Another one I really like, although could deal with a little better longevity here, is the Wood Sage and Sea Salt by Jo Malone. And the notes in this are sea salt, sage, grapefruit, ambrette, and seaweed. And it's definitely like an aquatic, sea salt forward fragrance that, yeah, I'd say this is just pretty straight up unisex. It doesn't really lean masculine or feminine, but it's very like refreshing and clean smelling and just kind of intriguing, very light, very subtle, I guess you would say, and longevity is not that great, maybe 2 or 3 hours. So yeah, Wood Sage and Sea Salt by Jo Malone, another unisex goodie. Another one here that I love, and I'll put up the picture of, so I have the travel size I got from Scentbird, but this is Glossier You, and it just has 3 notes, musk, powdery notes, and iris, but it's like the most skin-like scent that I have. It's like very unique. I think that iris is probably the prominent note. The musk is kind of subtle but nice, and then I don't get a lot of powdery notes. To me it smells a little bit like clay. It's definitely one that like you could wear in a place that you weren't supposed to wear fragrance, probably, because it's so like skin-like and just very subtle and nice with your own skin scent, but also pretty unique and different, and it's really calming and comforting to me. So yeah, Glossier You, another good unisex fragrance. And now these next 4 are also in my top 10 now. Probably I might not have had this one when I did my top 10, but this was Indigo Nest by Indigo, which has the top notes of bergamot and fig. The fig is not super figgy to me. It's really well balanced. I think it just kind of adds a little bit of little subtle sweetness to the tea. The middle notes are tea and cardamom. And the cardamom is really well balanced with the tea. So I wouldn't say, well, this smells like cardamom. I would say this smells like tea, but then there's this little something that makes it kind of unique. And then the base it sits on is cashmere wood. So it's just a really interesting, light, fresh, but like medium light. Good for fall, good for winter probably, good for day or night, I'd say. And yeah, Indigo Nest, really unique, really nice tea fragrance with some fig and woody notes underneath. And then another unisex gem is Eau de Gaga by Lady Gaga, and this one is the lime and leather fragrance. I talked about this a lot. It was in my top 10 as well, and it's just a really nicely balanced lime. This is so dark I can't tell with the sprayers. Yeah, really nicely balanced lime fragrance with leather. That I get a lot of compliments from women on this. If you like lime, it's super intoxicating. And that leather is well balanced. It's not overly leathery to me. It's nicely brightened up by the lime. And I think it has violet in it as well, but I don't really get that. It's just, it's nice. The longevity is probably about 3, maybe 4 hours. So pretty decent for a celebrity fragrance, and very affordable on this one too. So Eau de Gaga by Lady Gaga. And the last two are Atelier Cologne, again, Pacific Lime. This is super refreshing. Oh, lime, mint, eucalyptus. Oh, it's so good. A little coconut and lemon, but I don't really get much coconut. It's just like subtle coconut and lemon. Mostly it's the lime, the eucalyptus, and the mint that come through for me. Yeah, this one is like medicine for me. It's just like uplifting and soothing and invigorating and calming at the same time. Delicious, delicious lime, Pacific Lime by Atelier Cologne. Awesome unisex fragrance. And then my very favorite, which is also a unisex fragrance and was my number 1, which is the Philtre Salon by Atelier Cologne. And this one is black and green tea, cumin, mint, cardamom, papyrus, gaiac wood, and iris flower. So you can see kind of a similarity in notes to some of these other ones, but kind of all mixed together. But it's just really nice, and I don't know, there's something about tea fragrances that really get me excited. So yeah, Philtre Salon by Atelier Cologne. Very interesting, unique, herbaceous tea fragrance that is excellent for men or women. So there you have it. There's a bunch of great fragrances. I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you in my next video. Please subscribe if you haven't, like the video, give me a comment, and activate the notification bell. Thanks. Take care. Bye-bye.